Good morning. Happy Thursday. I don't have a whole lot to talk about this morning. I apologize about that. I do want to note that I still have not been served with any legal complaints by Meth Mouse, D Cup, Earl, Ben. Nobody's sued me yet. Go figure on that. I still want to point out that I have not been contacted about any complaints made to the state bar. Fancy that. No one has yet shown up at my house or on my walks or at my work to kick my butt. Go figure. It's almost like all these people that I've been whooping on are full of shit. Almost like that, huh? It's almost like I've been telling you the whole time that they're liars. It's almost like that. Funnily enough, I noticed that Ben is back in my Discord after he reported me to Trooper Wallace. He's been hanging out the past few days. He reported me to Trooper Wallace. He ditched the Discord because he didn't want to be associated with it. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't Ben. It was his, I don't know, wife, girlfriend, whoever. So technically it wasn't him. He had a woman do his dirty work for him so that he could say with plausible deniability that he didn't do it. He didn't do nothing, kids. He didn't do nothing. But there he is, back in my Discord. It's almost like people really appreciate and treasure a place where you can say whatever the hell you want. Almost like that, huh? It's funny, man. I got a bunch of people in there who hate me, but they enjoy the crap out of it. Enjoy the crap out of being able to say what the hell you want, being able to air your grievances. Free speech is a wonderful thing, I tell you what. Free speech is a wonderful thing. I do want to push back a little bit on some of the comments that were made on the Sergeant Interlied, in the Sergeant Interlied section. I've been doing a lot of the MCLE stuff. That's mandatory continuing legal education. And they really do stress ethics. It's a huge issue. And the bar takes it very seriously. And if you go to whatever state you're in and you look up, typically it's the state Supreme Court that will deal with attorney misconduct if it goes, if they want to try to fight it out. If they actually want to litigate it or something, it'll typically end up at a state Supreme Court, because state Supreme Courts are typically the ones tasked with attorney regulation. And there are a lot of attorneys every year who get disbarred, suspended, whatever. It's real. It's a thing. Like in California, there's statutes that regulate how attorneys function. It's in the Business and Profession Code, section 6000. There are also statutes in other codes that deal with attorney issues. And then there are the rules of professional conduct, which again deal with attorneys. Attorneys have to abide by them. There is a lot of things that have been set in place to make sure that attorneys are ethical and that they operate within certain bounds. And just because there are some who violate it, that doesn't mean the whole system is broken, because they get caught, generally speaking, and they get punished, generally speaking, and maybe even disbarred. And remember, it's not the attorney who caused whatever problem you're having. The attorney's there because there is a problem, not because the attorney caused the problem. You hired the attorney because there is an existing condition. Your opponent hired an attorney because there is an existing argument. The state has attorneys because the state has laws you need to follow. Blaming the attorney for whatever argument you're having, whatever issue you're having, is kind of like blaming a cop for the various traffic ordinances or statutes that he's writing you a ticket for. It's not the cop's fault. Yelling at the cops, thinking that they're road pirates, and that's somehow going to change the law or the fact that there are laws in place about speeding, about, I don't know, seatbelts, helmets, texting while driving, things like that. There are laws in place, and it's the officer's job to enforce those laws. Yelling at a cop, while I believe it is a constitutionally protected activity, generally speaking, or at least it should be, it's not going to solve anything. You're just wasting your breath. And there's a good chance that the cop will find something to arrest you for, something that maybe you actually are in violation of. Who knows? Anyway, that's really all I had for today. Sorry for a short one. I've given you long ones throughout the week, though, so win some, lose some. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day.